all about the healing. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? With my peeps, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross Watcher, you're welcome to come on in the room. But if you can't handle it, go on and click off. We don't need none of your negative talk, negative thing going on here. All right? Everything ain't about you. Day one, day two, and new news. I love you. Yes, I do. All right. So, hold on one second. Let me turn this. So, like, share, subscribe, and hype it up. All right, let's get into it. All right, so what we have here right quick. The word here is achievement. You are an overachiever. You have achieved the ultimate success. Ultimate success, whether it is what society say success is, what you say success is, what somebody else say success is. But you have possessed, you have conquered, you have walked in, you have earned the ultimate respect, because, and this is coming from the spiritual realm, from God. God is clapping. God is well pleased with you and your achievement, because you endured. You endured many tests, many trials, many hardships, and you struggled, and you went through many things, not knowing why, not having the answers. You went through a lot of things alone, feeling like you wasn't gonna make it, that no one cared, feeling isolated, feeling neglected, mistreated. You went through a lot, but you made it. You didn't let that stop you. You didn't let your feelings and emotions stop you. You didn't let your life circumstances stop you. You went with the flow. Now, like I always like to say, it wasn't perfect. You wasn't perfect. You didn't. You made mistakes. You broke down. You broke up. You did. You was sad. You was depressed. You went through your things. You went through your issues. You went through your time. And there's no disputing that. However, you didn't stop. You didn't let nothing stop you. You didn't let anything deter you. You didn't let anything break you. You kept going, and you kept growing, and you kept transforming. You kept moving. You kept grooving. You kept walking. And that is what God is pleased with. Sometimes it's not how and how you got there, what you did to get there, how you conquered it, how you did it, how you defeated. It's that you kept going. It's that you kept growing. You kept at it. And so you need to know that. When I say all eyes are on you, it's not just the eyes of the opposition. It's the eyes of your tribe. It's the eyes of the spiritual realm. It's the eyes of your ancestors. It's the eyes of the Most High. Your angels. Your spiritual realm. Your spiritual team that's rooting for you. When I say all eyes, I mean all eyes are watching and seeing and encouraging and clapping for you. It ain't always about the ops. Don't forget that you got people that's rooting for you. You got spirit realms, spirits, positive spirits clapping and rocking with you. You got your angels protecting you and speaking to you and rooting for you and surrounding you, and you got God that's watching you and commanding and telling everybody where to go and what to do and how to protect his baby. We are his children. We are his baby. As the in the Christendom, what they say, we are God's children, right? So, achievement. You have achieved something major. Whether it's in the past that you achieved it, or whether you just now finally achieved it. You have achieved something that is great, something that is phenomenal, and all eyes, every last realm of eyes is watching and is looking at you. You have in the past, this is the past, the present, and why we gotta know, why we gotta hear this, why is this here, where is this going, what we need to know is the last position. So, in the past, in this particular past, we're talking about a divine masculine in the reverse. So a divine masculine in the reverse is a masculine energy that was supposed to come down here and transform, was supposed to come down here and become, had a contract with you, had something in play with you to become a divine masculine. But it's in reverse. Somewhere down the line, they didn't choose the path that they came down here. The very path that they are supposed to be on, they didn't choose it. They are in the reverse. Now, this is not telling me that they won't turn this thing around. It's just telling me past energy. Past energy, this person, this masculine male or female, they're supposed to be divine, but right now they're not. They're karmic in some type of way. Their life is karmic in some type of way. They may be a divine, but their life, the way they live in their life is karmic. The choices that they're making is karmic. What they speak is karmic. However, their life, their soul, I should say, their soul is divine. But the choices, the way they live in their life and their life choices and decisions are karmic. Their mental is karmic. They haven't reached that level of being called divine. they they want to come out of that. I think they want to come out of their karmic ways. In the past, they were at peace and harmony and calm. They that was the life that would the life that the life choices and I'll say this, the position that I just described, they were at peace. That was that's you know, they was content with that, the choices and decisions and things that they were making. However, their soul was not pleased. Their life and their soul were battling. They were at odds. Because you got peace, harmony, and calm in the upright. So they were at peace with their choices and things that they were doing, but their soul, that's why they're in the reverse. See, because they didn't come out as karmic. It's a karmic masculine in this deck, but that didn't come out. Divine came out, and it's in the reverse. It's downward. It's looking downward. So their soul is divine, but they're not doing what they're supposed to do, and they're content and at peace, cool, calm, and collected, and living a karmic life in the past. Then you got evil eye in the reverse. So what that means is, even though they telling themselves that they are at peace and everything is good in the hood with harmony, and they cool, calm, and they collected, they got some type of energy with that battling back and forth. What I told you, they in battle back and forth, is creating jealousy and envy, but it's hidden because that's why it's in reverse. They won't own up to it, because in order to own up to it, and where this jealous and envy is coming from, at the present moment. It's telling me where it's coming from, because I see it where it is at the present moment. It's coming from you, collective, your achievement, what we just spoke about. See, you getting them accolades, and you getting all of that light from the spiritual realm, from God. God is pleased, so God is shining and putting you out there for all to see, because God is proud of the achievement of the work. See, oftentimes we, because we went through something alone, and I say we because we all, there is no I, you, it's we. We all is in this thing together. So as a collective. See, oftentimes when we are isolated and we feel like we don't got nobody, we don't have nobody to help us, nobody see us, we're not being seen, we're not being heard. Where's God? I need help. I don't think I can make it. God there. God hear you. But this is something that you got to do, and you got to do it alone. This is something that you got to get through, and you got to get through it alone, because we signed before we got here. We signed, and we had an acknowledgement with the Most High that we were going to work on certain things while we down here. And we was going to work on these things alone. And we was going to work on this, that, this, and that. And we was going, in order for us to get through certain things, we have to get through it alone. God can't help us. God can't intervene. He can protect us and make sure that don't nobody take us off course. Don't nobody, unless we allow it, because we have free will. But when we trying to work on those particular things that's very sensitive and very much on target to get us where we need to be and where we're supposed to be going, it's an agreement. We agreed upon this, that we would God, I need you to not help me. I need you to let me do this alone. I need you to let me grin and bear it and do it alone. Because in that aloneness, my strength, I gain strength in it. I get to where I need to be. It's a guarantee that I get where I need to be, because in aloneness and in that aloneness and in that hurt and that struggle and that pain, I get through it. I learn who I am. I learn how strong I am, how powerful I am, how I can get through this thing. I'm thinking I'm by myself because I don't feel God. I don't see God at the moment. I'm having faith. See, I'm telling the truth. See? It'd be that confirmation, right? Well, anyway, what I was saying was, what was I saying? Oh, well, we think that we're alone, but God is always there. We just feel that God is not there because we can't feel him. Don't feel that connection, but God is always there. But God has to pull back, and it feels like God is not there, but God is always there. And it's always a reason why we feel like he's pulled back. So the thing is that God is always there. So back to this person. They living a life. They think they living it up. But their soul is battling with their life. But when they look at you, see, everywhere they go, and they feel like they at peace, but God, their soul, everything that they're supposed to be, everything that they signed a contract to be, everywhere they go, they're being reminded of it. You remind them. You, when they watch you, when they see you. See, that's we talking about past energy. However, in the present, at the present time, who you are is, back then it was hidden. They were always jealous and envious of you when you were in their life. They were always jealous, but it was hidden. That's why it's in reverse. In the past, it was hidden jealousy. They felt like you possessed something that they didn't have, or you 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 were you it was something about you that they liked, admired, or wish that they had. And if it was opposite of you or if it was the same, it was masculine energy that you were connected with. And you always knew that you were divine. You were in the same predicament where you probably were doing or made a choice karmically that introduced you to this masculine, male or female. Y'all trauma bond, or it was romantic or whatever. You still, whether you were opposite of this person or the same sex of this person, you possess something that they felt like they could never be, or they could never see themselves to be, but they liked it. It was something in you that was divine. It was something in you that was supposed to wake this person up to who they are divinely. It was something in you that was supposed to call this person and awaken them to who they came down here to be, which is divine. But it came at a conflict. It was conflicted because this person was content with their karmic ways, their karmic life, and their karmic decisions, choices in life. And with that battle, with that conflict, this person had hidden animosity and hidden evil eye towards you in the past. Now, at the present moment, you shining. You on your path. You are divine. You know, you like what I like to say. You hot and popping, honey. You are hot and popping. You are pop, 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 pop. Right? Pop, 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 pop goes my mind. Right? You popping. Oh yeah. You popping. You light. You truth. You integrity. You honest. You looking good like you should. All the things is filling out like they supposed to. You don't make no excuses. You don't play no games. It is what it is. And you have achieved a lot. At the present moment, you're owning it. You know, you're owning this thing. And we talking about achievement on a personal level, because we ain't even tapped into, and I'm not even going to tap into what you're achieving outside of yourself. how you looking outside of yourself. See, because we already know that's two different things. On the inside of you is one thing. It reflects on the outside of you. What's in you reflects on the outside. So if you hot and popping on the inside, man, oh man, I want to know what's going on the outside, but I don't have enough time to go on into that, on what's on the outside. So we're gonna keep it. See, because star quality, you definitely star quality. And what do that mean to be star quality on the inside? That means that you constantly, see, people think when you star quality on the inside that, hey, everything is easy and everything is flowing and everybody, everything is just so easy and everything is just given to you. God is just, giving you so much light and so much energy. And no. When you are star quality, everything you do, everything you are, is in order to be integrity, in order for you to be full of integrity, honesty, truth. You constantly are, I'm not going to say constantly working, but it feels like you constantly working. It feels like you constantly up on your game. You all constantly doing something. You constantly, but it is not like that. It is like, it's like effortless. It's like you flowing, but you growing and you doing mindfully. That's where the work is coming in. It's mindfully, but it's effortlessly, if you can get what I'm saying. You're mentally in tune, but it flows effortlessly. It's like what it takes for another individual to do in a week, it take you a couple of days to do. That's what I mean by effortlessly. It's not that you're not working. It's not that it's not hard. It's not difficult. It's that when you have star quality, your gifts, talents, and abilities, they flow. When your work is never done, that's why it has to flow effortlessly. Because your world never stops. Your mind never stops. You constantly going. You constantly doing something. You're always doing something, even if you're sitting down. Because your energy is ever evolving, ever growing, ever leveling up. You effortlessly are always moving. Even if your body not moving, even when you sleep, you're never not doing anything. That's my problem. When I'm not doing anything, when I'm not moving, or I'm not, then to me I'm not doing nothing. But God is teaching me, even when I'm resting and even when I'm not doing anything, or I'm thinking I'm supposed to be doing something, or I should be doing something, and when I don't, then it's like you ain't got nothing done today. That's not the case. Even when I'm not doing anything physically, I'm still doing work mentally. I'm still working and doing something because of my energy, because what my calling is, what my destiny is what I'm in charge of. It's impossible for a human being to be able to do all that I do. It's impossible. Mentally is what I'm saying. It's impossible. So my body tell me to sit down somewhere, or my body just won't do it, or my body just won't move. And then I'm in a position where I feel like I ain't done what I said I was going to do. But that is my body telling me that I need to sit down, I need to rest. Because my mind is constantly going and leveling and growing and evolving and going. This is what I'm trying to say about this situation here. You are star quality. You have personally made a major achievement, a major role. You have conquered something here because I see also at the present time that you have a group of people, a coven, a community of people that are working against you, and then you have I see two. You have a group of people who are working against you at the present moment, and then you have a community, you have a tribe, your tribe that's getting ready to step, or they're already here, or they're getting ready to step on the scene. Let their presence be known that they are your tribe at the present moment, because your light is shining. You've made this achievement. You have proven that you are who you say you are. Not only to this group, but to this community, to this tribe. And these people, your tribe want you to know that they're here, they got your back, and you don't ever have to feel like you are alone. You have finally met your tribe. You finally are getting ready to meet your tribe. You're finally getting ready to go to the other level, where you about to level up, and you about to level up with your tribe, with your people. That's at the present. Then this you got, and with this group of people, there are a group of Jezebels that's chasing you, a group of Jezebels that's watching you in awe and shock because of how you transform, because of your transformative power, because of rather this achievement, this level, this thing that you did, this abundant thing, the abundant achievement. I keep saying achievement. Achievement is here, but you've done something here that this group that's coming against you have never seen before. because they've seen you transform. They have seen you change, and when you up, and when they flipped the dynamic to see you down, it didn't matter, because we have transformative power, rebirth, upgrade in the reverse. And what that means is that they change the dynamics through rituals or fiery darts or destructive energy, chaos, confusion. They sent that to you to change the dynamics from you being up to you being down. And no matter what, you always transformed, and you transmuted the energy and then turned yourself back up. So no matter how they try to change the dynamics, you always transform, you always transmute you transmute the energy. Not transform, you transmute it to that energy and turn that energy to power in the upright. Then you take that energy that they just projected and sent to you and do rituals, and even if they conjure up energy, conjure up spirits, you always transmute, then you transform that energy to the upright, because your calling, your destiny, your purpose is in the upright. So everything that you are, everything that you possess, everything that you will ever be, you've already determined, already made a choice and a decision that you're going to upright. You're going to be upright. You're going to live upright. You're going to see things upright. You're going to see things beyond the veil. So no matter how they twist and turn and manipulate things for you to look at it low, your mission, your determination, your everything is to turn that thing back to your rightful position in the upright. And you shook them with that. Because what do that mean? That everything that I do, everything I push, everything that I send, everything I conjure, it will be non-void and non-existent if this person is able to transmute, and then transform the energy to positive energy to stay in their rightful position of upright. Oh, I gotta get ready to go. All right, so that's that. At the present, they've learned that about you, and because you're able to do that, you get ready to have a following of your tribe. Your tribe is going to follow you. They're going to learn from you, and you're going to build. You're going to build. You're going to build. So, why we need to know that? Why is this here? What is going on here? Why this is here is because you shook these people to the core. they can no longer send you destructive energy. Here it is right here. Destructive energy in the reverse. They can no longer send that to you. You've learned, you've achieved, you've learned now how to turn whatever energy they send, conjure up. You've learned the ultimate achievement, personal achievement, is that whatever is thrown to you, transmute, transform, and take your rightful position. That can never be taken away from you. So now, we got love offer. Now that you've learned that, for some of you, you about to get that love offer. Because now love can come in, because whatever is thrown, whatever is projected, it can be transmuted, transformed to positive energy, and you align with your person can take y'all rightful position. Then you have love offer here, because now that you've learned this, now these people, this that's been working against you, they want to come in and be down for the cause. They want to come in and leave this coven and come on and come next to you. All right, that's number 2. Why you need to know. And then 3, always start with you and end with you. Now that you know that, now that you know that you can do this and you learned this, don't forget to, when you transmute, transform, don't forget to love you. Don't forget to clap for you. Don't forget that you are important, that you are vital, and the love starts with you, ends with you, and as you transmute, as you transform, always give yourself love, give yourself accolades, give yourself a pat on the back, take yourself out to dinner, buy you a steak, buy you a baked potato dinner, go to your favorite restaurant, go to your favorite park, take yourself out to the beach, take yourself out to the water, take yourself on vacation. Give yourself love. Give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a prize. Give yourself a gift. Praise yourself for getting to this point. Give yourself some flowers. Matter of fact, I'm going to go buy me some sunflowers, because I love sunflowers and lilies. I may go get me some lilies. So, buy yourself some flowers. Pat yourself on the back. Love yourself. Go buy you an outfit. Go buy you something you like. Do something nice for you. And I'm going to have to end it right here, because I got to go. So, yeah. All right. So with that being said, if this is your message, say, this is my message, and I'm getting ready to go buy me some flowers, or this is my message, and put in the message what it is that you're getting ready to reward yourself with. So if it says, this is my message, and you going to get some flowers, say, I'm going to get some flowers. If this is my message, and I'm going out to eat, put, I'm going out to eat, or I'm going to whatever restaurant it is, whatever, I'm going to Olive Garden. If this is my message, I'm going to the beach. This is my message, I'm going on a trip, etc. Like that. All right, so with that being said, I'm looking forward to it. So if you watched it all the way through, let me know you watched it all the way through so I can woohoo you. All right. So with that, like, share, subscribe, hype it up, right? So with that, I'm sending you love, I'm sending you healing, and Trinity is